Batas Pambansang Bilang 232 is better known as the Educational Act of 1982. It's a state policy to establish and maintain a complete, adequate, and integrated system of education relevant to the goals of national development. It provides the latest and more specific provision on rights, duties, and parents' relation to education, from the rights of parents, rights of school personnel, and of course the rights of students, which is stated in the Section 9 of the Act. Section 9. Rights of students in school. In addition to the other rights and subject to the limitation prescribed by the law and regulations, and the students and pupils in all schools shall enjoy the following rights. The right to receive, primarily through competent instruction, relevant quality education in line with national goals and conducive to their full development as a person with human dignity. It is a student's right to have access to and receive a quality education for them to grow as a responsible and intellectual person. The education that they receive must be with competent instruction and excellent teaching, as it will substantially affect the student's development. The right to freely choose their field of study subject to existing curricula and to continue their course therein up to graduation, except in cases of academic deficiency or violation of disciplinary regulations. Every student has a dream job they've been wanting to achieve. It is everyone's right to pursue what they want to do in their life, whether it be a painter, artist, doctor, entertainer, or etc. They have the right to have the academic freedom of choosing their course as long as they meet the course requirements and are not subjected to a violation of disciplinary regulation. The right to school guidance and counseling services for decisions and selecting the alternatives in fields of work suited to his potentialities. Connected with the second right, a student has the right to have access or to receive school guidance and counseling services to help them in assessing the possible career paths the students may pursue based on his or her strengths and weaknesses. The NCAE or National Career Assessment Examination is an example of an examination that the government provides to comply with this right. The purpose of the NCAE is to help the students determine which courses they should study in college and what sort of career they are best suited for. Like many standardized tests, the NCAE measures the students' general scholastic knowledge. The right of access to his own school records, the confidentiality of which the school shall maintain and preserve. The right to the issuance of official certificates, diplomas, transcript of records, grades, transfer credentials, and other similar documents within 30 days from the request. Rights number 4 and 5 are connected as they are the rights of students that delves into school records and other documents concerning the student and the school. They state that the student has the right to have the access and request for issuance to his or her school record, and its confidentiality shall be maintained and preserved by the school. The school cannot hide the records from the student because it is his or her record. They just have the duty to preserve and maintain it for the student. The right to publish a student newspaper and similar publications, as well as the right to invite resource persons during assemblies, symposia, and other activities of similar nature. The SEED, the Student Coordinating Board, the Interact Club, and other similar extracurricular clubs in our school are examples of groups that exercise this right daily. The SEED writes and publishes school newspapers. On the other hand, the SCB and the Interact Club both arrange and host events, seminars, and symposiums that include talks from invited resource speakers talking about a plethora of different topics. The right to free expression of opinions and suggestions and to effective channels of communication with appropriate academic channels and administrative bodies of the school or institution. A person has the right to freely express their own opinions and suggestions. This means that they can say whatever they want on a certain topic or issue that is present. A person has the freedom to talk about anything they wish to talk about. However, this also means that they must take responsibility for whatever they said and face any possible backlash. This right also states that a person has the freedom to express themselves anywhere they want. For example, a person wants to express their political opinion. They can freely do so without being afraid that they might get arrested because that is part of their constitutional right. With the help of academic channels and administrative bodies of school or institution, organizations such as the Supreme Student Government Body of a school may be used as a channel to voice out opinions and suggestions to effectively reach out to a wide audience. The right to form, establish, join, and participate in organizations and societies recognized by the school to foster their intellectual, cultural, spiritual, and physical growth and development, or to form, establish, join, and maintain organizations and societies for purposes not contrary to law. A person has the right to create their group or organization, so long that it does not act against the law. A person can freely form or participate in any organization that is not against the government. A person can participate or form an organization that is recognized by the school to develop intellectual, cultural, spiritual, and physical growth and development. For example, if a person wants to join an organization that studies the night sky, that person has the right to join freely. The right to be free from involuntary contributions, except those approved by their own organizations or societies. This is very self-explanatory. Students are free from involuntary contribution, except approved by their organization or societies. The students should know the terms and agreement of the nature of what organization they will join.